and welcome to day 21 of the 30-day Pilates Body Challenge. My name is Emily and I'm the Beyond the Girl, and today we're going to be introducing a new exercise onto our series called Corkscrew 1. So we're going to embed it kind of in between, but this exercise is really great for strengthening that powerhouse, so those abs, inner thighs, glutes, as well as lengthening those thighs out. So you're going to really feel that separation between your hips and your legs, as we're going to be lengthening out a lot on that. So let's go ahead and lay down and get on started. In our little warm up here. So we're going to just relax on down into the mat. Take some deep breaths. Centering yourself. Finding your neutral pelvis. Using those hands if you need to drive those ribs down. Opening up those shoulders. Pressing those palms down. Feeling those feet nice and solid in the mat. One more deep breath in. And then exhale. Let's go into that 100. Curl to look up at those abdominals, bring those knees in, and today we're going to lengthen those legs out to wherever you need to work. So they can be bent, they can be up to the ceiling, or they can be lengthened out. We begin pumping those arms. And inhale, 3, 4, 5, and out. 10 breaths here. And in 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in through the nose. And out. Really pressing those inner thighs together. Halfway there. Two more breaths. Last one. Bend those knees in for the roll up. Slide those legs out nice and long. Flex the ankle, fingertips to the ceiling. Curl to look up with those abs as you roll up and over. Exhale, articulate down, lower, middle, upper back. Head comes down. And again, reaching to those heels. You're pressing them down in the mat or reaching to the opposite wall with them, whatever works for you. It's great for that articulation of the spine, working on that flexibility, that lower back, all the way through that cervical spine. Let's do one more. One leg circles. Bring that right leg in. We're going to extend out to the ceiling and bend it in. Reach. One more. Let's bring it back up for 3 ankle rolls. And reverse. Point the toe. Flex. Point. And flex. Let's give yourself a little extra stretch here. Turn down that Pilates really. Circle the leg across the body, around and center. And again, we're focusing on that pelvic stability or anchoring today. So you want to take that leg out a little bit bigger if you have that stability, or just keep it nice and small, because that's our main goal, is keeping that anchored. Let's reverse it at the top. Circle down, around, and up. One more. Bend that knee in. Stretch. Lengthen out long. Let's bring the opposite leg in. Reach. And 3 ankle rolls. And reverse. And point. One last time. Again, give yourself a little extra stretch. Leg stays out. Pilates V. Circling across, around, and center. Pressing those palms down, help create that stability. Let's go one more in this direction. Now reverse. Down, across, and center. 2 more. Last one. Hug it in. Rolling like a ball. Lengthen that leg out long. Peel on up. Lift all the way to the front. Make that bracelet. Get your balance up here. Find that balance. Pressing out with the legs, in with the arms, nice and lifted. When you're ready, curl to rock back. And then heel to seat to come all the way up, nice and controlled. Using those abs to move you. Trying to rely as little as possible on momentum. Let's do one more. Come up to balance. Lift, lift, lift. Ab series, single leg stretch, lift those hips back. Pull that right leg in, and then switch those legs. We're gonna do it nice and controlled and slow today. So the eyes should be about as low, or the toes should be as low as the eyes. Or if you want, you can take it straight up. That feels better on your back. Let's go where you need to go today. I'm gonna lower it back down, and switch. One more on each side. Go ahead and hug it in. Double leg stretch. Reach the arms and legs out. Circle the hips. Arms down with the hips and pull it in. Inner thighs zip together and resist those heels back to the seat. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Let's go ahead and lower down. Just rock back and forth, massaging that back before we go into scissors, or single straight leg stretch as it's referred to. Go ahead and take those legs back up, curl up, pull, pull, and switch those legs. So a little pulse, pulse back. And you're reaching as far up towards that ankle as you can as your flexibility allows. One more on each side. Crisscross. Opposite armpit, opposite knee, and switch. Looking over that back shoulder. Again, coming up and over with that upper body. So we're really working those obliques. Switch. And for 3, 2. The last one. Coming up, spine stretch forward. Nice and lifted. Again, walk those hips back if you need to. So nice and tall. Take a deep inhale. Grow taller, and exhale, rounding forward, drawing those abs back behind you. Inhale, stack the spine back up. And exhale. Inhale, center. And reaching through those heels, reaching through those fingertips. Inhale, round it back up. Let's do one more. Open leg rocker per rep. Stack it back up. Grab towards those ankles. Pull those heels into the seat. Nice and lifted. I'm going to put lotion on my leg space. That's going to be a little slippery here. Lift. And then lower. And that leg is right in front of the shoulder. You're nice and lifted. Let's do one on each side. Staying nice and balanced. Working on that control. And the grand finale. Both legs out. Lift, lift, lift. So for our transition, we're going to bring our legs together for the corkscrew, bend, and then roll down with control, and then take those legs straight back up to the ceiling. So our new exercise here, I'm moving my knees in. So we want to stay really anchored and move our legs in circles as if they're one leg. So it's really lengthening those legs out of those hips. That's where we get that length in the legs, and then also really working the powerhouse, because the powerhouse, the inner thighs, glutes, and those abs is going to help you stay nice and stable. So let's go ahead and do a few reps here. We're going to turn down that Pilates V. Inner thighs are pulling. You're really wrapping the back. So nice active glutes as you circle the legs down around and then come back center. And then reverse that direction. You can really lengthen out of those hips. And you want that opposite hip to stay stable. So as we come here, we're going to really press that opposite hip down. And then the reverse over here. Do one more in each direction. Last one for the saw. Go ahead and bend those knees in. We're going to come back up to that seated position. Arms out to the side, make sure you can see those fingers. Inhale, twist, and exhale. Inhale, untwist that spine. And breathing through that exercise. One more on each side. Last one for swan neck roll. Come back center, arms and legs come together, roll down. Come onto the front. Arms under, or hands underneath those shoulders, elbows tucked in close by the sides. Pressing the pubic bone and legs down to the mat as you roll that marble away. And then exhale, reach to the heels and the top of the head as you lower yourself down. Again, press away, draw the shoulder blades down the back. Look one direction, down, around, center, and reverse it. Look, circle, center, and lower. Let's do one more time. Press up and away. Look, circle it around, center, look, circle around, center, and lower down. Let's go to rest position. Press back to sit over those heels. Nice and active, rounding through the back. Drawing those shoulder blades down the back. Just breathing. One more breath. Shoulder bridge prep. Hands come to the side, pivoting up on those feet, lowering yourself down, control. Slide down as you pull the heels into the seat. Today we're just going to press up in that one piece. So palms press down as you lift the pelvis up, and then exhale, draw the heels towards the seat to help articulate down the full spine. Inhale, press the palms down. Exhale, upper, then the middle, and then lower back last. Come down at the tailbone. Again, lift it up. And articulate down. Let's do one more. Press evenly through the feet as you go up. And exhale to roll it down. Nice job. Let's come on to our side for side kick series. Front and back. So you're lifted and lengthened. Kickstand hand in front. Top leg lifts. To kick it front, front, back, back. A long and a short. And a long and a short. Again, it comes back to that pelvic stability. So keep your range of motion where you can keep your pelvis nice and anchored in the air. We don't have that mat to support us right now. And kick, kick. One more in each direction. Up and down. Legs come together. Float it up and resist it down. Float and inner thighs working. Lift and lengthen. Two more. Last one. Inner thigh lifts and circles. Kick it up, bend the knee, plant that foot down. Send the back leg back, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Got one more, and then those circles and circle. Again, you're lengthening out of that hip joint, nice long legs. Pelvis is stable. Let's reverse it. Circle, circle. 3, 2, 1. Beats on belly, legs come out. Hand over hand, forehead to your palms. And beat those heels together. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more set. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up on the other side. Lift and kick it front, front, and back, back. A long and a short, long and a short. One more in each direction. Up and down. Float it up and resist it down. You're reaching across the room with that leg. Two more. Last one. Inner thigh lifts and circles. Pick it up, bend the knee, plant that foot, send the back leg back, and you're lifting. Coming down to hover. Just lift and hover. Active the whole time. 3, 2, 1, and now circling that joint. Again, create that length by reaching that heel across to the opposite side of the room. Reverse it and circle for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Single leg or one leg teaser. So transition. Bring that foot behind the calf and pivot up to a seated position. Leg lifts, arms lift, nice and lifted, and then now you're curling to roll it back. Arms by the ears, reach for the knees, the ankles, toes, lift, and exhale, articulating through. And reach, lift, and lengthen, and exhale, roll it down. At the top, we're going to switch. Well, the right leg comes down, left leg lifts. Keep pressing those inner thighs together. As you reach, lift, lift, exhale, articulate down. One more. Lift it up. Other leg joins. Roll down with control. Come on to the front for swimming. Swimming prep. So today we're going to actually lift the eyes, nose, chest, and opposite arm and leg, and then lower all the way down. So again, you can think of rolling that marble away like we do a swan neck roll. And exhale down. Reach through that heel, reach through that hand, lengthen, 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 then exhale down. And again, lift, look, and breathing out through the nose. One more on each side. Last one. Let's go ahead and come back to a seated position for seal. You're going to bring those hands together into the outside, pulling in with the legs, pressing out with the arms so you're nice and lifted. You're going to clap those toes together. 1, 2, 3. Rock back and pause. 1, 2, 3. And then pull those heels to the seat to come back up with control. 1, 2, 3. Roll up. 1, 2, 3. Curl abs. Lift. 1, 2, 3. Heel to seat to come back. 2, 3. Let's do this our last one. Come up to balance. Grow nice and tall, nice and lifted. And there you go. Congratulations. Thanks for joining me for day 21. I'll see you tomorrow.